I ain't gonna win this. I ain't gonna win this. It just tells you a fortune. But he's trying so hard in this game. Oh my God. Check one, check one, check one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
Oh, the call, no.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken as 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Series 2 of my season next season, LOL.
I just wrecked on. I hit a cat.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. For these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against the hometown Portsmouth Spartans in front of 6,500 fans. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Kerr able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Dude, look at that.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there.
What is this?
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
What is this?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
No excuses.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
And that last one better. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. After the sack, he's 2nd and 11.
I traded for Kyler Murray.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin.
Pick six.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Murray trying again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Run it. Close to you.
Watch the ship.
Run it. Oh, my God, kid. Oh, shit. Oh.
It's like the mess up David's happy and then he's mad.
If I get a safety, I'll be real happy. But...
They'll throw again from their own end zone.
Bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. It's hauled in by Torrey. A yard shy of the 20. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Murray. His throw incomplete.
Dude, the thing I don't like about Matt
doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers. Just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
We're going to go for it.
The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here. Here's Murray. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the first. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury was in the OC at Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. With Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. On On second down and 4. Murray dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Rashad Matthews here on the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Pay attention.
First down, Murray. Underneath for Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now on first down. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Shotgun now for Murray. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford.
Can you catch them all?
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. The first down carry here for Johnson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. On 2nd and 9. Stafford. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hawkinson. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard. Now it's Stafford. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Well, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Hey, 22!
On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Zach Kerr able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Remember, Prater has hit from 64 earlier in his career. This one not quite as long, but good from distance nonetheless. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on first down. He's going to launch this thing way down. And got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it's third down.
Here we go. He's going to stop him. Snap the ball any day, Junior. Come on.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Dude, can you snap the ball? Is that a fucking option? This fucking kid.
53, Mike.
He's just letting the play clock run down. He's not good.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
I just missed him. I just missed the fucking quarterback.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Shut up, dogs.
Let's go.
Damn.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got it. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. No.
Why is he doing this?
53.
Out of the gun, here's Murray being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
What the fuck is this
From
game?
8 yards out, and the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Dude, Gizmo,
That
stop,
pass also
fucking
evens
idiot.
the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-to-interception ratio
He
is what,
just
3 to 1
jumped
for the
2-0
best
feet in
quarterbacks.
the air.
But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him
You want a game?
as he tries to
Get a
become
game.
their leader.
Where the fuck this kid up?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Dude,
Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
How the hell did I get in here?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Stafford now to throw. And he finds Danny Amendola. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Just like that. Watch the safety creep. Middle.
On third down, Stafford gets the throw, fires right
It's
side.
setting on him.
And that's going to be incomplete.
This ball is setting on this kid's
Too good
stomach.
there.
How is
The
that not a
contact
catch?
popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Oh, God.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
This fucking
Back
game.
deep, Patrick Peterson. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll return it from the 6.
Kid, you gain nothing from that.
Now a hit.
Fumble, pick it up, you dumb fucks. Jesus. Dude. Well, I'm playing with a team of retards.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal
always
offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide
That's
to take
even been better.
Can't find a receiver.
Into the quarter.
So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, watch the ball. Check 52.
Counterplay, Drake. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Come on, God, just
They stay on the ground. This
What is
time
up
it's
with them?
Johnson.
Fucking
And he's
running
going to
the
be stopped up
football.
quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. To throw on third down, Murray. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
all that just from the
One of the
throw.
toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And
Yeah, I
on
don't even know
that
the shit I go
one, they had
through.
the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying
Oh, yeah,
it.
really.
What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath
This kid is
after
like,
the clear
he's
out.
not awful,
In this
but
case,
he's
though,
not
they're
great.
not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you
Oh,
said,
shit.
incomplete.
Holy fuck.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
Dude, you don't even know. The kids on my team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
Dude, I swear
Into heavy traffic, and
he
it's
just changes
intercepted.
on to these people. Last
Picked off at
fucking
the
second.
38.
I'm going to lose because I
Couldn't
keep
hook
throwing
up
fucking
with
hits.
Amendola there.
Yeah.
Brandon, this is a
Say
veteran
really.
quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this
kid's
was
so
trouble
bad.
the second it was leaving his
He's
hand.
going to score again.
He's coming. We got double up.
Just give me an interception or something. Fucking go.
They'll try to get the
Why
offense going.
are you running
Johnson.
the ball? You're fucking
And he is
ass.
going to be stopped cold.
He's carried the ball
behind
3
line
times
of
for negative
scrimmage.
3 yards.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Murray going to throw. Buying time to his left. It's caught.
That kid wasn't over the line of scrimmage.
Arizona touchdown.
Dude.
Christian Kirk.
This kid's so
already his
fucking
2nd
bad.
touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This kid's like sketching me out with these.
This will be taken very short.
Fumble the damn ball.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception,
I wanted to spit through that
a lot
hole.
of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
I swear.
Maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
15 yards for the
Give
Lions.
him
That's
that.
the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now.
My quarterback
Stafford
is literal
will
dog
try to
shit.
find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford.
Yes, sir.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 28.
I feel like I just caught it on everyone. You guys got mad at me for saying that a lot, and now you guys just say
I did.
it.
Matthew
Only a
did.
yard this time as he's taken down.
You're like, y'all are just bragging because y'all are winning.
Yes, sir.
I said, hey, Matthew.
2nd and 9. Stafford.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Get this one to Galladay.
Fucking
And
this
they'll
kid's
get
about
down
to
to
get
the
dicked
10.
on.
16 yards, a first down. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Stafford.
No! Oh my God! What the fuck? No! He's gonna return it. He's gonna return it. Oh my God, dude, boy, this fucking dude's fat as shit. I'm chasing him with a fucking 500-pound linebacker. Not a linebacker,
Amendola, he was the intended target. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after
the guys
that interception.
in this game, his guys will intercept the ball, okay? Mine just reach up and fucking knock the thing down. These guys are like reaching 30 foot in the air to the side to fucking catch these
He
balls.
just broke so many ankles.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
This ain't good. I'm down by
Just a
10
yard on the
points.
first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Pick a fucking play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I need a pick. I need a pick or a fumble. Come on. Snap the ball. Dude, if you run this ball one more fucking time.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
He's going
When you've got the lead, you're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I was right. He's fucking pussy.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
He's going to throw a sling or something right here.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd
Oh, my
down.
God, you're dog
That will
shit,
be
kid.
Incomplete.
The touch and time are
Fucking
critical for those
get
types
good.
of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one.
shit.
Needed just a little bit more.
Oh,
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
This game, dude.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
There's a guy in my league named
Obviously, a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
No, you fat fuck. Go around
across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Yes, sir.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Complete to Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. Here's McKissick.
Jesus,
boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth.
Dude, I'm done. I'm fucking done. This game is awful. Why can people reach 30 feet over their fucking head to catch a football?
30-yard line.
It's not realistic.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in,
against probably the worst team in this
and in a big way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake.
He just fucking broke 2 fat folks'
down
ankles.
inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Literally, like, made him fall on top of each other.
Figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Right back to Drake.
Thank you.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Full send for the boys. Come on, throw the damn thing. Fucking tackle him. He's a quarterback. Oh, my God.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st.
Don't go for
it. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future bright. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Come on. Yes,
Stafford
sir.
throws complete to Galladay.
It's
a
not
gain
impossible.
of 14 and a first down
it's not
for Detroit.
Likely, but it's not impossible.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
I swear to God.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse,
oh my God,
but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford.
All or nothing, boys.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
and that's going to be intercepted.
I fucked it up.
Corner Patrick
it's over.
Peterson.
It's fucking over. Hit him, fat ass.
That a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
I fucking can't.
Once you start getting those numbers up there,
I don't even touch my controller. And this fucking idiot just jumps across the fucking line of scrimmage.
Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson.
It doesn't fucking matter.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now a timeout coming in here defensively, as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
What the fuck's wrong with my camera?
A handoff to the right side. It's Drake. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Come on, I need to fix the camera. Hit a fucking ball. Dude, it doesn't matter.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
He actually gonna throw it.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. On the yard.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Fumble! Pick it up! Pick it up, fat ass! Good shit, boy! Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God!
And hold everything here. This one is not over.
Sucks to be you fucking idiot.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Oh my God. I just fucking hit his quarterback.
He needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going?
This definitely qualifies.
Following the fumble recovery.
Dude, you fucking potato!
Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2.
No, dude.
Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Running, it's Drake.
It's about to be. Unless he fumbles it again.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hello.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Do what?
Murray, a quick throw in to Kirk. And now off to the races.
I literally despise this fucking game. Because of the fucking animations of it.
Christian Kirk.
You try to hit a dude and it literally stops your character completely.
And the Cardinals push further out in front. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time.
I need a running back.
Oh, good. We're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field.
Grab it, you fucking idiots. Oh, flag on you, dumbass.
So you go into it. Yeah, we want it. But now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Stafford. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, boys. Come on, catch it.
And nearly another interception.
You fucking potato wedges.
All game.
Potato.
Boy, they just bounced off of 3 of their fucking heads. This game is literal bullshit.
Stafford.
Like, I'm gonna do it again, you know?
Deep downfield.
That's
incomplete.
Bounce off of 3 people's fucking hands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Stafford. He's going to fly.
It's going to the touchdown, boys. Catch it. Dude, it's bouncing off your head.
Bold play call.
What do you want me to do?
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball.
Come on, 3 y'all, 2 of them. Someone catch it. Dude, what the fuck? You're all on the ground playing patty kick with your fucking balls.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
What the fuck is this game?
That might just seal a Week 1 victory. On first down, Drake.
Fucking kill this guy.
Now, despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little...
Yes, sir. Oh, my God. Fuck. Fumbled it again.
The ball comes free.
Oh,
it's
shit.
unusual for the team that lost it.
I didn't get it back that time.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though,
calling our timeout. You won't, you little bitch. He did! What the fuck?
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep
throw
the
one more
offense
pass.
out there.
One more. Get me one more shot of that Hail Mary, please. For the entertainment. For the entertainment.
It's caught.
No! Dude, the animations, they flung them across.
Now whistles and a timeout called here.
I can't.
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds.
Dude, my guys literally had him tackled 3 yards behind the first down marker, and they slung his ass across. And did they just jump off sides? I can't. I can't. My team are literal fucking idiots.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump.
Come on, kill him.
Exactly what happened there.
Well, they scored again. I don't care. It's over. GG's, you fucking idiot.
Christian Kirk, 33 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.